How to Grow Rambo Radish Microgreens by Bagel Finagle. The more you know, the better you'll grow.
Hey, what's up guys? Thanks for coming back. Look, today we got a great day planned. We're going to be soaking some radish seed, planting some radish seed, and I'm going to show you start to finish how we grow radish, Rambo radish specifically, here at Shoson's Farms. Stay tuned. Alright guys, as you see right here, we got our seeds, 5-pound bag. I'll go ahead and unclip it. And we're going to start pouring 57 grams of seed in here. Make sure your scale zeroed out. Boom. Alright, next thing we're going to want to do is go ahead and fill it up with some water. These are small seeds, so they will swell a little bit, but not a whole lot. You don't want to put too much water, that's plenty. You're going to want to cap it, and as always, after you cap it, give it a good shake. Make sure all the air bubbles are out between the seeds. We're going to go store it up. Now look, also what I like to do, grab my handy dandy marker, guys. Give me a second. Of course, you can tell by the seed what it is, but when you're beginning out, it's great to label everything. So I'm going to put radish on here. And this is a 6-hour soak time, and we're going to put the time right here, and it is 10 o'clock a.m. Alright guys, so our radish has been soaking for 6 hours now. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use our 3-tray method. 1 10 by 20, no holes. 1 10 by 20 with hose. Let's stop myself. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and fill this up with soil. We got our soil bucket right here. Once again, this is a 2-cup Tupperware. And we're going to put 4 of these in here. Guys, in case you haven't seen on some of the other videos, I use Bacto Light. That's BACCTO Light. It's premium potting soil, and I absolutely love this. Without a doubt, it is my favorite soil. So I kind of mix everything up beforehand in this tote that we keep our soil in. Try to get all the clumps out. Some of the clumps that aren't out, we're going to knock out now, and we're going to smooth this tray out. Also, the soil is a peat moss blend. Peat moss is very good in water retention, so that'll help the microgreens. The end goal is to have healthy microgreens. Look guys, if you notice here in these corners, I'm trying to get it as even as possible. Don't have to be perfect. Just needs to be even as possible. That'll help the water distribution and make sure your crop comes up to be a healthy crop. Alright guys, our radish has been soaking for 6 hours. I got my tray prepped. What I'm going to do now is dump this in. You can get all the seed out. So you can do this one or 2 ways. You can do it the hard way, or you can just spray it out. Couple left. I like it. That's it. Now you gotta wait. You want to spread these out on the bottom of your colander. And then you want to rinse the seeds. This will help get any kind of trash, any kind of nasty stuff off the seed. It'll also help prevent mold. Once again, guys, I cannot stress the importance of preventing mold. Any little thing you can do to prevent mold, do it. It'll save you a headache. The first sign of mold we see on our crop, we toss the whole crop. We do not play with that. Alright guys, so these are rinsed off real good. I like it. I'm going to set it back in here and get this trash can off the table. Alright guys, like I said, we got our soil out. We'll go ahead and give it a good wet. This is going to help us put our seed out even. Since we've been soaking this seed, it's a little bit more difficult to handle than just dry seed. You're going to have to physically plant this stuff. So we got that drained. We're going to go ahead and scoop some seeds out. We'll go ahead and start shaking them off. If you notice, they're more prone to fall in clumps because they're all wet. That's okay. Part of the reason we wet our soil is so it can easily come after and just spread them out like that. Beautiful. This ain't rocket science, guys. Anybody can grow this stuff. I promise you. Almost done. Go ahead, scoop all this out. Don't have to be perfect, guys, not at all. You definitely don't want to see a high density of seed, else you'll cause mold. I like that. I'll work with that. Next thing we're going to do, guys, we're going to take our extra solid tray here. We're going to snap it on top like this. Give things a good firm pat. We'll stack the paper stone on it. We'll put that on the shelf, and in 12 hours we'll come water. What's up, guys? It's been 12 hours for our radish. I'm going to pull my paper stone off, pull the top tray off, look for any signs of mold. I don't expect these to be germinated just yet, so let's get to it. Everything we use, guys, there will be a link in the description. I'm looking at my seeds. We got a couple of them starting to swell up. Some of them starting to poke out back here. You can see this one right there. That's as expected. Once these guys start swelling up and shooting off, they germinate very fast. This is another fast crop. Give everything a good water. Careful not to overwater. Go ahead, throw this tray back on here. Paper stone, secure it. We'll see you back in 12 hours. Crack-a-lackin'. Look, I got day 2 radish right here. I'm gonna pull this brick off. I'm gonna pull this tray off. We're gonna take a look at the crop, do our inspection, water, and put everything back. So let's take a look. Bricks off. Top trays off. Look at this stuff, guys. We're starting to get germination in. Look at all the root. If you remember yesterday, it just had just a little bit of white peeking out on some of them. Now they're starting to come alive. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a good water. Radish is probably one of the tastiest microgreens. It's definitely got a bold spice to it. I love it. If I have any ramen noodle fans here, it goes very good in ramen noodles. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and put our tray back on. We're gonna put our weight back in it. We're gonna put it on the rack. That's the end of day 2. That's day 3 for our radish. We're gonna pull the weight off. We're gonna inspect everything. I expect to see some beautiful root hairs on our radish today. Let's get to it. Remove the block. Look, guys, this is germinating very nicely, beautifully. Go ahead and give it a top water. I want you to look at the root hairs as they disappear. Just like that. All right, guys. Once again, you don't want to overwater these in this stage. You will drown the seedlings. So that's enough water. We're gonna throw this back up here and put the weight on it. We'll see you in 12 hours. What's up, guys? It's end of day 3 for our radish here. So I'm gonna pull the paver stone off. We're gonna pull the top tray off. I expect to see this crop fully germinated, and this will go into blackout today. So guys, if you haven't heard about the blackout period, that's when we flip this tray right here. I'm gonna go knock all these husks off and we'll come back and water this. All right, guys, we've cleaned our tray off of all the husk. We're gonna inspect our crop here. I don't see any issues. Everything looks great. All these white things that you see is baby hairs. That's all that is, guys, root hairs. This looks like it's gonna be a very nice yield. So what I'll do here, I'll go ahead and pump this up. This will also be the last day for top water. The only reason I'm top watering today is because I see root hairs, and the root hairs means they're looking for water. From now on, tomorrow when we come back in 12 hours, it'll definitely be a bottom water. All right, guys, we've placed this in the blackout period. I'm gonna throw it back on the rack and see you in 12 hours. What's up, guys? It's the beginning of day 4 for our radish here. I'm gonna pull this off. Watch how much they jumped off since last night. Boom. Look, guys, once again, I'm scrolling through them, looking for any signs of mold. What I'm seeing here is I see a few of them is actually pushed up, and that's okay. This is expected. I just need to work on evening my seeds out more. So that's part of the troubleshooting, guys. When you see little ones like this that are growing but have been picked up by its brothers and sisters, that tells you a couple of things, that you need to work on your seed density or evening the seed out in the tray. So there's always room to grow. I'm not perfect, nobody's perfect, and that's what we're looking at. All right, guys, we're gonna pick this up out of the tray here. I'm gonna show you the roots. You can see the babies. You got some hair sticking off of them, so they're looking for water, and we're gonna go ahead and give it some water. That's plenty. All right, guys, once again, we're gonna stick this back in here. I like to tilt the tray, let the roots get a good chance to get some water, and once again, give it a good look through. Everything's looking good other than a couple ones that are loose, and we'll get to them as that crop grows taller. And so now we're gonna put it back into blackout, and we're gonna wait 12 hours. What's up, guys? This is radish right here, end of day 4. You already know the deal. We're gonna pull the blackout dome off, check out the crop, give it a good inspection, pull it out if needed, bottom water. So guys, number one reason we stop top watering at this point, actually before this point, is so we don't increase our chances to mold. So this whole grow, once again, is centered around prevention of mold. I'm looking through everything here, and I'm finding some stragglers here, so that tells me we definitely need to work on evening our seeds out as we plant. And that's okay, guys. Nobody's perfect. As long as you learn from this and move forward, you'll have a great career. All right, guys, I'm gonna pull it out here. It's still wet, but I can feel my soil here with my hands. Seems pretty light. So I'm gonna give it a little splash, not too much. That's plenty. And guys, I'm looking, I say by tomorrow, we'll be pulling blackout off of this and putting it under light. So once again, guys, definitely look over everything. I see another picker up right here. That's okay, guys, really. We'll just work on spreading our seed out more even. If you remember in the beginning, it was wet. It's hard to handle. So definitely have to pay more attention to that. Looks like a great crop though. I'm gonna go ahead and put the blackout dome off, or blackout dome back on it, and put this back on the shelf. See you in 12 hours. What's up, guys? It's the beginning of day 5 for our radish crop here. So you already know the deal. We pulled the blackout dome off, and look how tall these things grew. Literally almost overnight. It is unreal, guys. Look at that. Look at that beautiful, beautiful crop. This is, the germination on this is absolutely gorgeous. And of course, guys, always try them. Break your shoot off, try it. Make sure you don't have a nasty crop. So once again, guys, we're gonna look for mold real quick. I don't see any signs of mold. Like I said, everything is absolutely gorgeous. We're gonna give this a splash of water here. And we're gonna put it under the light, guys. All right, guys, it's time for light. Put it on the second shelf now. Once again, guys, this is a great height. They'll grow a little bit taller and they'll start to fill out more. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. See you in 12 hours. Guys, end of day 5 for the radish here. Rambo radish, one of the tastiest crops we grow here at Shulson's Farms. I want to show you some things. So as we're looking through, once again, guys, we're looking for any signs of mold. Now I'll say this, radish is one of the more notorious crops to grow mold. It can be tedious, especially at the end process and the beginning process. We're nearing the end, so we want to pay attention. Everything looks good here. We have great straight stalks. We'll go ahead and pull this out and give it a good water. Guys, look how much it drank this morning. So it tells me that it's a healthy crop. I like it. See if we can see some roots over here. Can we see roots? Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. So, alright, guys, we'll go ahead and set that down in here. We'll tilt the tray back and forth. I'll see you in 12 hours. What's up, guys? End of day 6 for our radish here. Beautiful crop. You know the schedule. So let's go ahead and look at everything through. So what we're checking for is any signs of mold, anything like that. Looks like a great crop. I'm going to head and pick this up out of here. Can we get a picture of them roots? How the roots looking? They're starting to come out more. We still got about a day and a half of growing on this right here. Go ahead and fill this up. Perfect, guys. Slap that back in there. Everything looks great. I can't be more proud of a good looking crop like this. Alright, we're going to put it back under light and see you in 12 hours. What's up, guys? It's day 7 for a radish crop right here. And I couldn't be more proud of this crop. As you can see now, these top leaves are starting to fan out. Beautiful crop. Great germination rate across. Great density. No issues. We got a few stragglers off the side here. Other than that, everything's grown up nice, neat, and straight. So what we're going to do, take this up out of here, check our roots. Everything's looking good. give it some water. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Do a last glance through. Everything's looking good. We're gonna go ahead and throw it back on the light. All right, guys, it's time to harvest this. Come out to be a perfect crop. I can't be more impressed. So be on the lookout for that video. We'll show you how to harvest this, give you the numbers on everything, what seed costs, what soil costs, everything, what labels cost. Wait for it.